Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Awakening. This is your host, Vexus, and first off, I'd just like to apologize for the unexpected hiatus that I had to take. Things got awfully busy for me as far as my teaching went, so a lot of course planning and grading tests and all that kind of stuff, it just kind of piled up on me. But I do have a brief respite from it today, so I am taking the opportunity to get some more footage out here of the game and progress the story a bit more. Also, you may notice it in my voice, but hopefully I'm getting a bit better. Once again, I am sick. I'm not sure what it is about this game, but I seem to play it a lot while I'm sick with one kind of congestion or cold disease after another. Last time it was just the common cold that had me. This time I have a respiratory infection that I'm taking some antibiotics for. I'm sure you wanted to know that. But anyway, so once again, if I start sneezing or coughing, I hope you'll forgive me. If it's really bad, I'll just edit it out so that it don't ruin your hearing. But I am feeling better, so hopefully it will not be a problem. Also, I just wanted to quickly note that my channel just surpassed two kind of cool milestones. On the one hand, we've just passed 500 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. Once again, I'll take this opportunity to thank all of you out there who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for your support. And I hope I can continue to bring you interesting games into the foreseeable future. I have no intention of stopping. So, because there's always some interesting games with some good stories out there to go through. So here's to another 500 maybe sometime down the line. Also, I just surpassed 1 million total views of all my videos, which is pretty amazing if I actually try to wrap my brain around that. So, I'm in a good mood, despite being a bit sick. Now, from what I said last time, what we're going to do first is we're going to wander around here. We're going to give out some gifts and maybe talk to some of our companions who have things to say to us. And then once we're all squared away in here, we're going to go off on one of the main quests. No one ended up really voicing an opinion one way or the other on my last video. Excuse me. So, and of course, I know people are watching this, so I'm just assuming that people really don't have a strong preference one way or the other. So in that case, all I'm going to do is I'll just go with what I think would kind of make sense as the first major quest, and that's going to be the Wending Woods. Vexus has already told the Seneschal that he believes that trade with Denerim is of top priority. So it would make sense then that the first thing he'd want to do is make sure that whoever is ambushing the caravans out of Denerim on their way here should be stopped. So we're going to go there first. But let's have a look and see if anyone wants to talk.
This should be easy enough.
Who's there?
Did I startle you, Ogren?
I was just keeping my nose to the dust, watching out for the Schliets. One of the lads here told me about the Schliets. Said they're common in Ferelden. They lie on the ground, looking like ordinary pairs of pants, until you turn around. That's when they strike.
Ogren, there's no such thing.
There's no such... Oh, well, I knew that. I thought you'd just find it amusing is all. That Jacob's gonna get it when I get my hands on him.
Ogren, even though he's been on the surface now for probably a couple years, at least, or maybe a year. He's been up for maybe a year, so he's still a bit naive about what goes on here above the ground. Let's see. Nothing clickable behind Anders. Ah, but there is something for Mr. Howe.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here.
Let me guess. Your mother?
Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn.
Well, in that case, what's that painting doing up there?
I've no idea. Maybe one of your Grey Wardens needed it to cover up a hole. A shame, really. It's a good painting. She was never that pretty. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me.
Okay, so not a very good relationship with his mother, it seems. So Nathan just can't win. He didn't like his mother, and he thought he liked his father, and his father turned out to be a sadistic tyrant. So, well, let's see. What kind of gifts do we have? Now, the gift system works just like it does in the original game, which means that there are gifts which a companion will not accept. There are gifts that a companion will like it a little bit, but it'll only give you a little bit of approval. And there's those that they really like, and we'll get bonus approval. Plus those that are special plot items, and you can only give them to one person. So let's see what we got here. We'll just go down the line, I guess. This is the kitten that we got, and this is a plot item for Mr. Anders, actually.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. There was a mouser in the tower named Mr. Wiggums. Only company I had when the Templars locked me up. Miss that beast a lot sometimes. But I can't keep a cat. We fight Darkspawn for a living.
Well, he could stay at the keep then.
I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-Lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
And that'll net you here. It just got us 17 points, which is pretty good. Anders is a cat person, and since I'm a little bit of a cat person myself, I kind of appreciate that. All right, let's see. We have the golden vase, and I believe that is for Mr. Nathaniel. I think he appreciates this.
Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
Apparently, he's always wanted a vase, or a vase, or whatever you call it. Let's see. So, I believe in general, Anders likes kittens and kind of shiny things. And Nathan likes stuff that's either from his family. I think the vase was one of those things. Though I can't remember for sure. And he also likes very practical things, like tools and stuff. And of course, Ogren just likes booze. So if you just got booze, then you just go ahead and give it to Ogren. We got one right now. We have Mackay's, or McKay's, Epic Single Malt.
That looks fine indeed.
And he likes it. Let's see. Snow globe. I'm trying to remember what the snow globe goes to. Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah, we don't have that person yet. So let's see. We don't have. This is Christoph's mementos, and we will come across someone who wants that. So, knitted scarf. I believe that's also an Anders gift. So we'll give him that.
Ooh, for me? Ooh.
We have some journals here, which again is for someone we will be picking up. So I think that's actually everything that we can give away to maximum effect so far. And let's see. We do have some extra weapons and armor, but I think I'm going to just hold on to those. They could be useful down the line. Okay, so we got minor cunning from Nathaniel, minor willpower from Anders. Once again, as you get the approval of your companions up, they will start to give you bonuses as long as they are currently in the adventuring party. So, okay, I think we're done here.
On it.
We just have our 3 companions here.
Yes.
And we'll zip across the Vigil's Keep courtyard, and then we will be on our way to the Wending Wood.
You seem rather attached to that cat, Anders.
It's more that he's rather attached to me. Isn't that right, Sir Pounce-a-Lot?
Isn't that name a little ridiculous?
What do you think I should call him? Frederick?
There are worse names, I suppose.
I don't know, I think Sir Pounce-a-Lot is kind of cute. You also, you may have seen it when I was flipping through the inventory, but Sir Pounce-a-Lot is actually still in our inventory as kind of like an item, which is kind of weird because it's not like we can throw him at anything. Although that would be funny if he actually became like a weapon or something. Scratch the eyes out of the Darkspawn. Okay. So, we're going to head down here to the Wending Wood. And the description here says, "This has long been the most perilous segment of the Pilgrim's Path, the major trade route between Amaranthine and Denerim. The trees of the Wending Wood offer refuge to bandits and worse." Oh, that sounds like fun.